Hi guys, welcome back to some more Dead by Daylight, and let me apologise for the very long, I think it was a 3 week period where I didn't upload. I was very busy during those 3 weeks. Now work took a lot of my time, it was very time consuming, but nevertheless we're back. We've got some gameplay of Dead by Daylight and it's going to be about a 27-minute video, so this audio is post gameplay, so I know everything that happens. I've chosen 3 games from Dead by Daylight that I have recorded roughly close enough to a month ago, but didn't really get a chance to upload. I picked ones where I was kind of very sneaky, played well, kind of didn't see much of the killers. So that was the plan, you know. It was to show off more of a kind of a skill that you can be sneaky and you don't always have to run around and just go balls to the wall in these games. Sometimes the best way to play these kind of games is to be sneaky, be cautious, be quiet, you know. So as you guys can see here, I'm panning the camera to the stairs. There's one way into this house that I'm in at the minute, and that's in the front door. Now there's a generator right at the top of these steps. As you can see there, someone goes down. I immediately pan the camera. What I want to check for here is whether the killer picks him up or not. I know how to bide my time then, because I don't actually think I've got an add-on on this. So I was really just trying to, you know, keep an eye where the killer could be, pop my generators, get out of the house, and move on to the next very, very slowly, but also being cautious that he can come from anywhere. Now, as you guys can see there, he's a good bit away from me, so I managed to, I think I ended up actually getting this Jenny pretty early in as well. It's about a minute and maybe close enough to 2 minutes in, so I was very fortunate to be very careful, very well kind of reserved in this game. I wasn't running around going nuts. I was doing extremely well on generators. I nearly messed up there, but other than that, I don't think I actually, okay, I was about to say I don't think I messed up. I do. That's how long it's been since I've reviewed this gameplay, and this recording is strictly just the first time I'm seeing this gameplay in about roughly 3 weeks or 2 weeks. So I think I've gone back once and watched it, but this is the first time you're seeing it live, same as myself. So we popped that generator, that's all well and good. Now I'm going to be seeing this with you guys as we go. I can't really remember what happens, so what you're seeing again, I'm seeing again. It's all brand new to me as well. So this is kind of like a reaction to my decisions, whether they were good, whether they were bad. Also, the map that we are playing on is Bad and Preskill, so it's a Freddy Krueger map. It's the primary skill or the pre-skill from the remake. Also bringing back in Laurie Strode. She is my highest rated character. She's sitting at, I think, about a 28 now. We've got 4 add-ons. We're doing very well. We popped one generator, and I don't know what was going on here, but I'm standing in one spot, and I think there I was being very cautious. I think the music was playing. If the music wasn't playing, I must have just ran off into the other room to do something and ran back. That would explain why I was standing in one spot for so long. Now we're not in the dream world, so that's good. So I know automatically if I'm not in the dream world, I'm not getting hit. So I don't know why I was being so cautious, but I think it's always better to be. See, I'm trying to play these games now with a bit more maturity in a way. You know, I know it's fun to just run around, get chased by the killer, but I'm always dying. Do you know what I mean? That's nothing new, so I'm always dying. So I wanted to just take time and try a different strategy. Try the real. Now I'm in the boiler room here, and I made a mistake because, as you guys can see there, the second I dropped down, I realized that he was already in the boiler room, and Freddy was down there. As you can see, he picks him up. I think he actually either gets off or Freddy hooks him, but I can't exactly remember. So he gets off, yeah. So he gets off there, and the chase begins. So as you guys can see, I'm not running. I don't think I've ran at all in this game. I've been very, very, very cautious. Also, we've popped another generator. 3 more left to go. The hatch is now officially available. If I had a key, it would have been better, but I didn't. But this guy, that Freddy, is just kind of, I want to say he's targeting in a way. Obviously, I am the obsession. You think he'd be targeting me, but no, he hasn't found me yet, which is great, even though I was a couple of meters away from him, down in the boiler room. So as you can see here, we're on another generator. I haven't actually really run into anybody yet to help me with generators, and I've done one, someone else has done one. I think in this gameplay here that I'm showing you guys, I actually do the majority of generators, which is weird. For me, that's kind of weird. I don't normally tend to do generators. As you guys can see there, he decides to run at me in the dream state, so I had a feeling Freddy was coming. So this is the first time I run. I do well to hide. Now I know I've got a generator close to halfway, and I know that one's just been popped, and think here I go back to it. Yes, I do. I see this guy go down. Freddy picks him up and carries him off, and I'm almost certain I go back to the exact same generator. Mainly because I think Freddy's already kicked it and damaged it, because he's seen how well it was going. It was just, I think, under halfway. Yes, it is. So I do. I go back here and I say, right, I'm going to take this risk, pop this generator. That's one. I'm not in the dream state. I've got nothing really to lose at the minute. I haven't been hooked. I haven't even been seen. So as you guys can see there, I get a bit caught up there because Freddy literally hooks him, and he's a couple of meters away from me. Do you know what I mean? I could smell the burning from his flesh. That's how close he was to me there. So it's very hard with this kind of game to tell, because Freddy is very, very close to me here as well in a way. Because look right here, sure. I go back onto this Jenny. I'm getting my words a bit tangled up here as well. I can't really think, and I don't want it to sound real kind of like a dull gameplay. So I'm doing well. I'm trying my best. Bear with me. It's been a long time. It's been about 3 weeks. I'm trying to sound enthusiastic, but it's kind of hard to do that when it's a post gameplay and it's a post audio. My apologies, and you can't really remember what's going on. So I'm just trying to look at this as a review point of view. But as you can see there, Freddy's got that person up again. I think that is the only person that has been hit and downed in this entire game. Now, Freddy was really, really targeting one person, and as you guys can see there, unfortunately he bites the dust and he goes into complete shutdown mode. He dies. I was committed to popping that generator, and I did, and it was fantastic. Now I'm like, okay, I'm about to get here into this this exit, and there you go, right there. That was the point there. He went into a dreamlike state, and Freddy was actually down on him. So I'm thinking, what's that thing called? Noed? Is that when no one escapes death? Because he has a little skull there and a little triangle above that. Now I'm almost certain that little triangle means he has something in there with him. I can't actually think of what it's called now. Like you know, when you pop those skulls. I can't think of what they're called at the top of my head. It's been so freaking long. But yeah, it was all well and good here when we got to this this gate. I was like, right, I'm gonna get this open. It's gonna be all good. No more struggles. So the first game, I think, actually is about to come to an end. It was a lot of fun, and it was kind of one of my better games where it got to the point that I was comfortable enough to escape. As you guys can see here, I waste freaking no time in getting out. I wanted to get out. I wanted to get into another game. I didn't want to risk losing any points due to being hit. And as you guys can see there, we survived. We got a 5,000 somewhat of a bonus for that. Guys, that was the end of the first game. We're about to get into the second bit of the gameplay, and I hope you guys enjoyed the second gameplay as much as you did the first one. So I was trying out new kind of like overlays and underlays, and I figured good transitions, and that was kind of the best one I found for like a horror kind of standpoint. I brought in a brown toolbox here, or a bronze toolbox, or whatever it is. It was just something to help me get the generators done a bit quicker, more points, I guess. So as you guys can see here, immediately the game starts, and we're jumping on the Jenny, and this is where it happened to me. We get put asleep, and for some weird reason I wasn't running. I don't know why I wasn't running. I'm not too sure actually. That's kind of weird. I would have taken off straight away the second my neck snapped. But it is Freddy Krueger, and it's our second gameplay coming up against him. I think my emotions during this one, if I can remember correctly, was nervous. I was in obsession. I was the only one in the dream state. But I lost Freddy kind of early here, so I don't know what happened, how he lost me, but I think the mist in this looks a bit thicker. But however, we escaped. He's got two people in the dream world now, me and this other guy, so I didn't feel too bad. I knew the second that he got someone else in, he was going to target that person, same way he targeted me. I think I might have just dipped around them or something, but either way, I was happy. One generator's been popped, and we haven't really seen Freddy yet. We didn't really get to the stage where he could actually attack me. I mean, I took off straight away, dropped that pallet, and I was gone around the corner, and there was no Freddy to be seen or heard from. So with that, Jenny's been popped. We jump on a second one. I was really, really committed to getting those Jennies, and then this happens. He appears behind me, and I think during that stage I leapt out of my chair, like my heart left my body. And this was really good as well, because I think someone else get pulled in here as well. Yeah, so she gets it, and I was like, right, I've got time here. I've got a lot of time here. So I see him go down, and I know Freddy still can see me. So I'm thinking, I gotta get out of here, I gotta get out, waking up, and thankfully this player wakes us up, pops us right out. I give a little dip to say thank you, and we move on back to the generator we were on, using our toolbox once again. And this time we have help, which is something we didn't really have in the last game, even though I don't know how many people made it out in the last game, because I know I made it out, because I cut the gameplay right then and there, because obviously I don't want to show just random players from around the world playing the game. It's not interesting, it's not what you guys want. You don't want to see me watching other people, you want to see me play the game for a certain reason, see what my faith is, and my faith was survive. Guys, I apologise, that's my cat. He's very grouchy this time of night. I'm recording this kind of late, you know. I'm doing this audio at about 5 past. Oh jeez, I don't even know what time it is. My watch is broken by the looks of it. My watch says 8:05. What's the crack with that? However, it's late enough, I can tell you that. I think it's about roughly 12 o'clock here in Ireland, so at the time of this audio. So whoa, okay, that scared the crap out of me when I first saw that. That scared the living piss out of me, because she went down right in front of me, and there was absolutely no killer there to even put her down. So as you guys can see, I waste no time by taking off here and just absolutely bricking it, guys. I'm so sorry if you can hear him. He is very rude, but listen, what can I do? I can't really make him be quiet, so we're gonna have to just carry on with the audio, carry on with the gameplay, and yeah, these things happen during recording. Maybe he's very hungry, but let's get back to the focusing point, and the point at hand here is the point that I'm trying to survive from Freddy Krueger for the second time. So I realised that my toolbox was going off. Do you know what I mean? It was just about gone. I don't know why I didn't go into the dungeon, to be honest with you. I feel like I really should have, and I didn't. However, I got a brown medkit, so that kept me happy for a bit. Alright, so now we jump on another generator. Everything's kind of real good, you know. I haven't been slashed, I haven't been hooked, and the 3 games that we're seeing here are 3 of my better games. They're probably 3 of the best games I've actually had playing this game. I've never played with kind of such caution and care as I did in the game. Normally I'm the first one to just run around the map, pop a generator. If I die, I die. But I wanted to record something that showed, like, you know, something that showed how good I was at the game. Something to show you guys that I'm not just an average player, but when it comes down to it, I can really get through the game without dying. And that's what I wanted to showcase here, because most of the games you guys see me play is just me dying, me getting hooked out 3 times, 2 times, and then I die. But I genuinely think I get hooked once in all these 3 games, and I don't even think I get hooked in this. So yeah, I'm actually doing very well for an average player, I think. But then again, I wanted to show that I wasn't average. So it's really, really fun when you find yourself in a game where you're somewhat of a key player to the team, like, because I don't really have many of those games where I'm kind of the best player, or I do the most generators, or I'm not getting hunted as much. Now, as you can see here, we meet up with 2 of our teammates. One of them's been injured, but she's out of the dream world, so obviously she was hooked, I'm going to say. I can't really remember, but she says thank you, absolutely no bother, happy to help the team, you know. So where are we now? Let me see. We got 1 generator left. 1 person is in the dream state. So 3 of us are pretty much safe at this point. You know, no one's really hurt. So the Freddy's really not that good. But you know, as I said, like, it's all about teamwork in these kind of games. This is the exact same as Friday the 13th. In Friday the 13th, you really have to work as a team. Not so much as this, unless someone gets hooked, or someone gets downed, or, you know, takes a slash from a killer. This, you don't really tend to want to stick together in this, because it's kind of all about that solo kind of play, where you want to get the most points. Obviously, you can see there she's rushing me off to tell me that we're going somewhere to do 1 more generator before we escape. So I'm having a lot of fun playing this game at the minute with this new kind of... See, the gameplay that I'm playing now, I have so much more knowledge to the game. Different ways to escape, different ways to juke the killer, stay, you know. There's both of us telling her, no, open the fucking chest, like, come on. You think this is a paradise? Let's get out of here. So yeah, I'm playing a lot more mature. I play with a lot more maturity in these games now, you know. I'm not just playing for the crack, so to speak. I'm really playing to survive, to hone my skills, and that's what I want to do, you know. I don't just want to... Obviously I want to just have fun and take the mix sometimes, you know, make the killer look like a bit of a spaz, but sometimes I wanted to show that I want people to say, oh, he actually is good. You know what I mean? Like he knows what he's doing. He's playing well, and that's what I was going for in this gameplay. So this second one, we haven't seen Freddy. I think once when he first put us into the dream state in the dream world, and that was it. That was game over. Now, as you guys can see here, I jump on this generator knowing that it's been a quarter done. The three of us are on it. If no one fucks up this, we're escaping, end the story. And you know what? Funny enough, I don't think anybody does. I think I get one skill check. Alright, so there's my first. Right, that was a great skill check, by the way. Notice that, great. I'm getting a lot better at them. My timing is getting perfect. Yeah, I think that's the only one that I get. That's it, yeah. We got the find the exit. Now this was a bit of an annoyance because the exits were so close together, and it just means Freddy's going to be moving super quick by the time we get any gates open. I think I get put into the dream state again. Now I know two of them went to that one and I go to this one, and that was just simply because I wanted to get the two of them open. I didn't want to leave anything up to chance, anything up to fate, that if Freddy was at that one, I didn't have an escape, you know what I mean? Or if Freddy was at that one, they didn't have an escape. So I figured Freddy was going to go to one. The second and see, there you go, look, he tried to take a slash at me already. Now I think a very, very fun chase opens up here. Okay, I'm in the dream state now. I'm fully in there. Freddy can totally kick my ass if he wanted. I have nothing to do but run, juke, pray, everything. I've got my brown medical kit. My apologies. My brown medical kit, just in case if anything goes wrong. But I found a pallet here. I dropped that straight away. I know Freddy might take a little bit longer to open pallets, and as you guys can see here, he takes a slash, he misses again. So I'm getting very, very fortunate with these. Look, misses there again. So it wasn't my intention to lead Freddy to the team. It just happened like that. So I knew Freddy was going to down someone, and he did, and it was unfortunate, but I figured the only way I can help this person is to get myself out of the dream state. But I'm not injured, so I can't use it, and I have to pop a generator to get out, and there's no freaking generators left to use. So I was kind of coming out to the possibility that maybe I should just let him hit me and then make an escape, but I was terrified that he camped me, and I mean like face camped me to death, like he would not leave until I was dead and wouldn't care if he got anybody else. But I didn't really have a choice here. I kind of wanted to see this out, and as you guys can see here, I have a chance to be woken up, and I can't remember if she actually gets me because I wasn't thinking here. Because I don't think I get off this door, and I think Freddy starts coming back at me here in a second. Yeah, look, I can see him there, look. I made such a dull mistake that Freddy could see me, and I kind of... See, there you go, I take a shot. Now I can get out of my dream world. I knew that everyone else was going to be running back toward him. I could have my chance to escape, but I was so terrified that I wasn't sure if he was still coming at me. And I seen this person being chased, but she wasn't even in the dream world, so I purposely messed up. And it says woke up there, as you guys can see. 2 people escape. I'm injured, but I'm not messed up at all. But I knew Freddy was coming, so I was like, right, let's get out of here. Let's end this gameplay. Let's get into a third. That's 2 games, 2 survives, no hooks, surprisingly, but 1 slash. Let's get into the third game. So we are in Gas Haven. Auto Haven Records, it looks like there. So I think I have no idea what it is, but as you guys can see there, for the 3rd game in a row, I am the Obsession. I'm not too sure if I have a perk that allows me to be Obsession, so I don't want to be a freaking Obsession. I'm pretty happy not being one. I feel like there's a bit more pressure when you are, and I can't remember the killer in this game. I think it doesn't matter, it's the doctor. I think this doctor actually forced me to go a bit crazy. I'm not sure there's really much of a chase, but as far as I can remember, it's a pretty, so see, he's right on my ass here. I think at this point the music was going nuts, and I was terrified for my life, because I have very, very bad experience with the doc. Like, the doc is probably like my most... He's the one I can't ever seem to get away from. I can't ever, survive from. So that scared the living shit out of me. I'm gonna swear, because when that happened to me, I was expecting him to come in through the door and he didn't, and the motherfucker came in through the window. But look at this. How did he not see me? I'm trying to force myself to snap out of it, whilst trying to heal as well. So I have to do one before the other. It was a nightmare. I managed to snap out of it, and the doc, I thought that was him as well, because that scared the crap out of me. Thankfully it wasn't. So I find a little spot, little corner, and I say, right, this looks a nice spot to heal myself. Let me get on that. So we heal ourselves, we do well, we I think we heal up fully without getting any more interruptions from him. But actually, guys, that's going to be the question of the day. This is a good question now, so I really want you to leave a hard thought comment on this. And, well, 2 questions. Let me know who your favourite killer is, and let me know the killer that you mostly struggle against. So, playing as a survivor, and who is the killer that you mostly, die the most against, or struggle just in general trying to get away from. Mine personally is the Doctor. I'd say the Doctor and Michael Myers, 2 different reasons. The Doctor can, obviously, as you guys can see here, drive you to go insane, and he can put your skill checks on different corners of the screen. So that obviously have to go have hand. Guys, my apologies, I cannot speak. It is late. I've been drinking some wine, but we'll say nothing about that. The Doctor, I think, when he has make you going insane, so to speak, you need to have hand-to-eye coordination to really catch those little small bits and bobs that pop up on the random screen. Michael Myers, just for the reason the motherfucker can go tier 3, and he has a perk that can keep him on tier 3. And when you haven't got a generator done, that's a tough game no matter what, you know what I mean? So, the Hag, no problems at all. It's simple. The Huntress maybe, when she doesn't have iridescent axes, sorry, it's pretty simple, because, a lot of people commit to those throws, and then she'll leave you to go off and get more, so she's more of a baiter, I think. You gotta really bait her into throwing, and then she kind of just goes away, or she might slash you once and go away. She never seems to want to get you down just from a simple hack and slash. It's always, hatchets. So you can deal with her pretty easily, and the Hag also. Now, Michael Myers, he's a bit of a different story. He's pretty quick for the guy that walks. He's very quick. He has great leaping ability to hit you with those shots. I think he's more one of the more scarier killers, I would say personally, because now, sorry guys to interrupt myself, but what I'm doing here is I'm waiting. I was waiting because I didn't want to pop the shed, because I wanted to get this guy off the hook first, just to make sure that the killer was not going to be there, but it didn't make it look like he was going to go for him at any stage, and this poor guy was going to go tier 2, or stage 2, sorry, so I had to pop that and get out straight away, because I knew he'd come, because we have one left, so he's going to have to come and find the guy that just did that. So yeah, what was I saying about the killers? Michael Myers, he has great leaping ability, and I'm about to get screwed over here, because here comes the Doc for real, but never mind that. Yeah, so Michael Myers again, Jesus Christ, I was going off topic. By the way, first thing I get down there, that sucks bad when there's one generator left and you just have a feeling you're gonna get camped. But yeah, so after Michael Myers, who else is there? Who else? Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger has an insane leaping ability with those claws. It's ridiculous, if you're playing against him. Obviously I was there twice, but when you get a really good Freddy Krueger that knows what he's doing, it's terrifying, for the simple reason being, you gotta put space in between you and the killer. You need pallets, you need good juking abilities, you need trees, no high spots, because when you fall they have every single chance there to swipe you, and you can't do nothing. There's nothing you can do about it. You're taking a hit off that. I'm trying to think who else. Leatherface. Leatherface is he's okay. He's okay. I do find that a lot of people like to get literally right up your arse before they use the chainsaw. When they get right up your arse with that chainsaw, forget about it, because you need a pallet, and if you don't have a pallet or a wall, even just a juke, you're screwed. It's game over. You're going down instantly, and that's just how it is. The Hillbilly is more of the same. He has more of a charging kind of when he kind of charges at you, he kind of holds the chainsaw up above his head and then goes with it. It's not like Leatherface that just swings it menacingly, but the Hillbilly, when he lifts up his chainsaw and is charged up enough, and he proper sprints at you, so if he avoids rocks, walls, trees, pallets, anything like that, he just keeps going. So that can also be very bad for you. But I do find that he's not as good as Leatherface. For some reason, they're the same kind of character, but it's just, it's a weird one. And I think it's last but not least, if I'm not mistaken, there's another one. Jesus Christ, this is going to annoy me now. So we said Michael Myers, we said the Hag, the Huntress, Leatherface, Hillbilly. Guys, who the hell am I forgetting? The Doc, we said about the Doc. The Doc's probably one of my favourites to play as at the minute. I just think he's more of a, I don't know, he's just big and he's annoying, and he'll fuck you up in this game if you give him the chance. The there is one more killer, and I am forgetting, and I apologise, because I'm probably going to get absolutely slated in the comment section. But how or never, can we all just take the time to realise that I've only been hooked once, and then I'm the fucking obsession again? For some reason. I don't know what I did to the developers of this game, but they really like to screw me over. Actually, I haven't even been paying attention. I've just been ranting. How many generators have I done in this game? Yeah, great skill check. How you doing? Sit down now, brown cow. I think I've done about 3. I think I've done the majority of these. Yeah. Oh, there's the dock in the background. I think I'm starting to remember this now. Yeah, I think I know what's going on. If I'm not mistaken, I think the dock is busy with someone over there with the generator I popped beforehand, and I'm almost certain he comes over, but I'm not too sure. Oh yeah, here's the third person. She tries to help, but there's no good because there's only 2 sections to the generator. Someone goes down here, and I'm almost certain we commit. Does she run off and pop, or do I pop this on my own? Or I think she stays. Yeah, we pop that. Exits open right behind me, and we're in like a maze of cars. Now I was a bit nervous here to go ahead and get on this this door because, you know, I just thought that Doc was gonna come after me and everyone else was gonna go and help that guy, but he was only tier 2, so there was a way to get him off the hook. But I genuinely think that when I saw that, like when I saw someone get him off the hook and then get slashed, I was like, yeah, I'm not really into that. I'm gonna just leave now and count my blessings, and that was the end of that. So that was the plan, was just to get out and really, you know, okay, look at this, here we go, that's more like it. Guys, there's nothing I could do to help her, so I apologize. I'm like, come on, I'm trying to get the doc to go toward me, he wouldn't. Guys, I'm going to leave the video here. If you've enjoyed this gameplay, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and click that beautiful notification bell so you never ever miss an episode. And I'll see you guys in the next one, and we will not have another post gameplay. Next one will be pre. Thank you guys, see ya.